Hello everyone and welcome to the second Banner Saga game. Now this playthrough will be completely blind for me. I've never played this one before. The first one wasn't blind to create a save state for this. Hopefully like the save has like transferred as I imagined it would. I'm gonna press heraldry. I think that's the thing that lets you like oh no, this is not it. We're not gonna watch the recap. We're just gonna start a new game. Import saved game. Yeah, alert. Day 259.
Tíminn líður áfram, eins og straumþung á sem fleytir okkur áfram. Time continues washing over us, moment after moment, like waves on a coast. Some more fierce, more violent than others. So few of my kind, the giant war, remain alive. Even so, I find myself wondering if humans, while able to bear children, suffer more for the loss of loved ones.
Oh shit.
Several weeks have passed since we slew the Sunder known as Bellower, but the chaos of the world did not wither as we hoped. The world is breaking. We sail aboard hastily crafted ships for the safety of Arberain, the human capital. But the river curses us with a clear view of the dreads, assaulting another hopeless village.
The Dredge couldn't just be fleeing, they had to also attack humans on their way down. I guess they assume that we will attack them if we just see them. Saga continues, renown +5. Move away from those glowing rocks. This one's mine. No, no, to the depths with you. Oh shit, here comes a lad, ready to save the day. Oh, so now the levels will have like obstacles. We'll handle the rest, pull back. Yeah! Better to let them keep fighting. Alright. We all know all that. Can we like... I want to make sure their subtitles turn on. Oh, they are. Good. Yes, I know all this. Please, stop. Okay. So they can smash. There's obstacles on the field now. That's cool. So then we just kill this guy. Alright, I wonder how much of my decisions have actually carried over. It seemed like a lad and the Alad Rook thing was at least carried over. So, yeah, the villagers' reactions ranged from terrified by the foes to awestruck at your arrival. Their leader approaches and bows in front of Eva. Your timing makes me think the gods have returned. Please, He stops when Eva nods his head towards you. The man peers under your hood. A girl leads those who have saved us from those things? She orders us to land, and those things are dredge, like the ones you probably heard about as a kid. Between losing so many clansmen and this, I feel I'm not myself. I thank you, child. He whips his cloak back with a flourish. I am Alio, the Skald. And your name? Alet. And this is Eva? Ah, names destined for history. Sounds like the brave poet's going to use us in a few proper verses. I'll even make them rhyme, given the time. His smile seems genuine, as much as the concern that follows. Do you have any idea what might be causing the deep rumbling underfoot? Deep rumbling? Could be that giant serpent again. The serpent in the sun, Vladimir? I'm no holy man, but joking about the dead gods feels wrong. I don't think the sun serpent would break mountains and try to swallow us all. Who could say if the sun stopped in the sky like it is? Elio looks skeptical. Tell me, did you just come from Borsgard? We heard rumor that Sunder Bellower was sacking the town. We killed Bellower. Elio pauses and looks at Eva, who confirms your statement with a nod. History indeed! Sunderslayers is here among us! Deaths! There's so many questions to ask. We'll have to wait until we're safely back at the longships and leaving this place. Okay, so it's only like weeks after, I guess. And Alette is still in mourning. She's still got the hood. I still love the design of her fucking suit with that little pattern on it. Ah, I know it's painted digitally, but still, it's kind of impressive, isn't it? And it's just, the art of this game is still amazing, by the way. How much back can we see? Okay. The skull nods his understanding, but another question seizes his brow. Leave? Not to sound ungrateful, but this place is all we have. It's our home. I felt the same way when Saga was overrun. Except we had the sense to leave while we were able. But my children, you don't understand. I know exactly what it means to be a child stripped from your home and family. Elio takes a step back before lowering his head. Packing and tending to our dead will take some time, but I'll have everyone on the ship soon. You watch Elio rejoin his family. Moves his hands too much when he talks. It's unsettling. You smile but say nothing. People thinking we're heroes now. The world is breaking in more ways than one. Not the first time you've been called a hero, Ingvar. Eva, your father's closest friend, looks at him unamused. He is one of the giants known as Val, and has fought Dredge in the Northern Winters. Personally killed one of their generals, the Sunna Rays, and lost an arm to the Sunna Bellower. Your humor reminds me of your father's. Since we're talking about things we'd rather avoid. The clansmen could use your strength in packing the ships. Fine, but they'll need your strength more than they'll ever need mine. He turns to leave but stops. Just don't let whatever it is inside build up. It can crush you. Even if it did, it's not like it would change anything. The Chan stares down at you for a long moment. Your father gave everything to get us this far. Don't waste that. Eva's words begin to sink in. He places his large hand on your shoulder. Leading this group isn't easy, but Rook knew you could do it if you had to. And I'm telling you, you have to. He walks alone. He walks towards the village, leaving you alone with your thoughts. Oh, that is cool. The story continues just the way I wanted to. Banner Saga 2. Didn't they give her a voice actress? I couldn't have had her narrate the opening. That's a shame. Chapter 8, from their homes must all flee. The traveling merchants are surprisingly well stocked. Euban, the old Val dubbed Scrivener, says, since Borska, our numbers have grown. People have scavenged for food and eaten it too. Regardless, we'll need plenty of supplies considering our destination. Thanks, Euban. Of course, he says. Oh, almost forgot. There's something ruffling the feathers of the ravens. The mercenaries who follow us from Borska. Chat with their leader, Bolvak. But be careful, he's not like other Val. Bolvak, in Danish, is something that's shoddily made. And I wonder if that is on purpose as well. Just like Eva was like was eagerness, and he is like the least eager character in the game, and like becoming eager to fight the Dredge again is kind of his arc in the first game. I wonder if shoddily made, shoddily constructed will have something to do with Bolvak. We'll see. This medallion gives you information about your caravan, including population, supplies, renown, and the number of days that have passed. This banner indicates that you have enough supplies to provision caravan for 28 days of travel. Okay. We know all this. We know all this. We know all this. Let's get some... Alright. That's old life. Let's talk to Bolvak first. We haven't really met him. We talked to him very briefly in the first game. Oh, there's Juno! The Val mercenary leader Bolvak and a rather large female fighter are talking to Juno, a member of the Spellweaving Mentor Council. Bolvak looks annoyed. Nothing unusual. There's no haggling on this. You already accepted the offer in Borsgard. Get this one to do it. Get me to do what? If Juno is impressed by your presence, it doesn't show. She continues to stare straight at the Val. Alette is seeing to the survival of this caravan, something I doubt you care to do. She's a little small for such a big role, isn't she? I don't know why I'm giving her such an accent. Say nothing. I'm glad you're not easily provoked. Unfortunately, what we're discussing stays between us for now. Her look at Bolvak says she expects him to keep it private. Arvid needs my help with healing the wounded, but we should help soon. Leave soon. See Hakon at the dock when you're ready. Juno leaves without another word. Fan Valka. One of these days, Claw and Fang will get thirsty for Spellweaver blood. Claw and Fang? His axes. His axes! The large axe heads are polished, the blade sharp, and the cheeks scarred from plenty of use. But it's the grey handles that stand out, not like anything you've seen before. So you're leading this rabble now. Only Tabrang. Then it's King Meinolf's job. Like he's got the answer to any of this. He'd roll piss himself if he ever saw a Dredge. The big-tailed fighter laughs. What's your name? I'm Forka, shield maiden in charge of keeping the ravens alive. Bolvak gives her a stern look, but she doesn't back down. I already know who you are, chieftain. I'm not the chieftain. You say where to go and the rest follow. Where I'm from, that's the chieftain. Wouldn't it matter if you were Wouldn't matter if you were Hallerborg, reborn. I never joined the Raven Banner to yours. That clear? As long as you feed yourself, you can follow a lead when you want. But your help in a fight would be welcome. Bolvik snorts and turns his attention to a large sealed cart behind him. His bedlock back indicates the conversation is over. That's a very like, oh, you want to talk game? We'll talk game. You join this, you fight. You don't want to fight, you fuck off. Alright. Odd Life, a friend and mentor, is demonstrating fletching an arrow to few people as you approach. Give us a moment, will you? The group walks away as Oddleif stands and wipes her loose feathers from her tunic. Those people owe you their lives. Your decision to stop here saved every one of them. Well, her clansmen all agreed. Don't be naive. Saving people is what you do, what your father did. Those under this banner agreed because they follow you. Her tone is forceful and you almost smile to break the tension. Almost. Alet, they respected Rook and that respect has passed to you, but give them any reason to doubt you and it'll vanish. Then I won't give them reason to doubt me. She stares at you for a drawn-out moment before nodding. Her demeanor softens. I wanted to discuss the clansmen. They're good at scavenging for food, and the more we have, the more food they'll find. Training on some of them to fight will help keep the others safe, but it takes time, and I'm not sure we have that much to spare. As our leader, you expect to decide how many fight and how many look for food. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Odd. You turn to leave, but our life stops you. She grabs you in a tight hug. Rook had a way of making it easy for all of us to be stronger. The word seems to be as much for her as they are for you. Oh, Oddleif. Yeah, I guess Oddleif kind of took Alet in as a daughter even before they left Saga. So that's pretty cool. And this despite, like, apparently, like, if according to the first game, Rook and Oddleif has never really exchanged words. So I guess while Alet was small, waiting for Rook to come back from hunting, Alet would hang out with the chieftain's wife, Oddleif, and Oddleif would like teach her how to like shoot arrows and shit. Weird relation that Rook would then not really have ever exchanged words with Oddleif. But I again, we don't really know how many years prior to the dredge attacking that Alet's mom died. So Alet's mom might have been the main like conversationalist in the family. Rook seems like he must have been very withdrawn before kind of been forced to take Alet in. Not that he never disliked, not that he ever like were indifferent to Alet, but more like, you know, in these kind of societies, the guy goes to find the food, the women stay at home, and at some point, of course, Rook's wife died of an illness or something. It's not really explained. She just kind of passed away, and I guess that kind of forced him to take Alet in even more. And Oddleif, already having trained Alet in arrow or in archery would have then been super useful in the field, because that meant like Rook wouldn't have to leave Alet behind. Rook could take her with him on hunts, so Alet would never have been left alone in the house, like for any less than honorable guys to go and take advantage of. Not that I'm saying it would happen, but it could, right? Right, let's leave. The wooden planks of the well-used dock creak as you walk across them. Hakon, a warrior recently acknowledged as King of the Val, paces on the dock. Not sure if I was made for this, he says as you approach. Commanding in battle is one thing, but deciding how many chickens we need to bring. I can help if you need it. The giant raises his eyebrows. You've got your own battles to fight, little one. I hear men saying they don't want to follow a girl. Proving yourself while being compared to the previous leader of the clan isn't easy. His mood darkens. Walking his death still doesn't sit well with me. I aim to figure it out, but for now, let's sail. After lighting the funeral pyre, the last villagers find seats on your rickety longships built of scrap wood, scavenged in Borsgard. The ravens find space around a large cart on their backsail vessel. Oars slowly move all the boats into the river's current. Yeah, so we'll continue on to the next stop, I guess, before ending. I usually make these first episodes a little bit longer. Ha! No yellow banner now? They're just all under... Okay, fine. The complaints of a few are growing. Why does she really know... What does she really know about getting us to Aberrang safely, as Smith says? A few others chime in with agreement. Her father was something else, but her... She should be looking for a husband, not telling me what to do. Some laugh, others encourage him. Olive looks at the group of men before turning to you. She seems interesting hearing your response. My father was great. I hope to be remembered as fondly. To Rook! Someone shouts, and to his blood flowing through a light. The caravan joins in cheering, drowning out the complaints of the smith and his men. Oddlife gives you a faint smile. Yay! Aleo looks ill. At least it's not the Brackish Sea, he whispers to himself as he steps around. Rowers and baggage to speak with you. I'm not sure we were all built for aquatic voyages, he says. And I hear Aberrang is quite a distance away. My people could use a few hours rest on solid ground. The hopeful looks from others sway you and you signal for the ships to make land. Would you mind telling me where the capital is our destination? And Leo asks. The Valka. Juno says the Menders there can protect us. Menders? The Skull's shoulders slump. We were all hoping for something more substantial. He realized Ivan and Juno can hear him. I thank you for healing my people. We were talking about an army of dredge. The Valka and apprentice share a smile but say nothing. Dredge, Alio says almost in the Alv. Man and Val storied for Formosa level long ago, but they're real and here. How have they made it so far south? His glance at the Val is met with both anger and shame. The longship rocks gently and the Scout grabs a rope to steady himself. If only we had the fabled horses to ride upon. We'd outpace the Drays and be on sound footing. His dramatized misery is almost as amusing as his fangs when he steps back onto land. This is a map of the world. You can explore it by dragging the... yeah, so how far down is Aberrang? It's all the way down here. Oh, we can just follow this Borsgard? Were we in Borsgard? I thought we were at a... Okay, I guess we were at Borsgard. Okay. Yeah, we were in Borsgard. Oh, this is Reinevik. See you harm. We're trying to reach Omstal by the river on the way to Aberrang. As Strom led some of the first men east, Omstal was one of the most important places they settled, nestled in Crook where the Omsal River splits. If Borsgard and Omstal were twins, Omstal would be the righteous brother trying to keep his evil twin from hurting anyone else. There's Grunda and Lunda, Gaula, Aberrang. So we'll go down here. I guess we're going to Omstal and then walking the rest of the way. Why not just sail down here? From humble beginnings to the eventual seat of power for the king, Aberrang is the most populated and contested city throughout the human lands. Its towering obsidian walls have been pulled from depths by weaving power of the Menders. As each new generation of residents build another ring of walls, the city continues to grow larger, more indulgent and more dangerous. Damn. Okay. Here we go. You can return to the map anytime. Yes. Yes. We know all this. We know all this. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. Who's this? A strange little man with a spear and tattoos beckons to you. His movements are somewhat odd, almost comical. You wouldn't be confused by Tryggvi's presence if you supported this journey long ago. What? The man's eyes glaze over a moment before clearing. He now acts like your old friends. It's hard to push a spear through a tree. Easier to turn the tree into another spear. Wait for Trigger to continue. What? That's it. Shoo now. Haha, shoo! Trigger starts laughing. It's disturbing as you walk away. You hear him singing. Yellow and blue will lie to you, lie to you, lie to you. The fuck was that? Okay. Well, thank you for watching this episode of Rank Place. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you join next time for more shenanigans. Until then, bye.